Minnesota. Call like Minnesota. Call like Minnesota.
Kuznick feeds it, shot, goal! Kuznick to Boucher! It's 6-4, Austin Maple Grove!
Call like Minnesota. Call like Minnesota. Need to stay up out them streets if you can't take the heat. You need to stay up out them streets if you can't take the heat. Cause it get cold like Minnesota.
Welcome to 10 Minutes. I'm Tony Scott. Peter doing the double wave, triple, quadruple wave.
Hello.
How are you doing today, Peter?
I'm great. I'm looking up at a packed board. We've got a great show on tap for everyone today. I got to stop saying that.
What's
Do you
that?
know how often I say on tap?
Yeah, and I always say switch gears.
It's literally
I got
every live stream I've ever broadcasted. I start with, have a great game on tap for you today.
Well, you're thinking about your beer
Even if
drinking.
it's not a great game.
And you're thinking about drinking beer, obviously, because you tap beer or root beer. Or,
I've never tapped a keg.
well, we have another show for that.
No. Buy it by the case.
I
Classy.
have, we got a lot of ground to cover, though.
We do, but we should start with our sponsor.
Sniper's Edge Hockey. You want
Yes.
to go for it again? Because you nailed it last week.
But we don't have a Cyber Monday thing anymore, do we?
No, we don't. So we're
No.
just going holiday.
So-
holiday deal, YHH 10. For
If you want to be
everything.
the smart parent, smartest one on your block, you get your holiday shopping done early. Convince your kids that Santa Claus still exists by dropping off some Sniper's Edge stuff. Go to the website, Sniper's Edge?
SnipersEdge.com.
SnipersEdge.com. They'll get you taken care of, and your kid might even come out of the holiday break even better if they start using that plastic
good.
ice and those shooting targets and all that good stuff.
Everything there. Sniper's Edge Hockey. Thank
Yeah.
you. Let's talk about last weekend. We did a combo show, boys and girls, and we picked 20 tournaments. I got a bad memory. We did 20, and how did I do again? How did I do out of 13 tournaments? How did I do? I can't remember.
You didn't go Vegas level. You went Atlantic City level, though. You picked 13 out of 20.
Yep, 9 firsts and 4 seconds.
pretty good.
And then you
It's pretty good.
had 5 firsts and 4 seconds.
Yep.
It's not bad, under 50%, but
Yeah, but
you know.
9/20 is my birthday, so
Oh, 9 out of 20.
coincidentally,
Not bad.
I took an intro to biology class in college.
Yeah.
And the professor said on the opening quiz, he said, if you get less than 15 out of 20 on this, you should drop this class. I got 9 out of 20.
Did you drop the class?
Yeah. Then I took bio for comm majors, and that was much easier.
Okay, good. All right, there were the cake eaters. What we covered most in girls hockey.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Holy cats.
Brianna did a nice job. We'll get to that in game pucks later on.
Fantastic.
We got a lot of pictures. We saw most of the championship games on Sunday, maybe all of them. I'm not sure. But here's a quick little recap on them. In 10A, Woodbury rolled. They beat Buffalo by a big score.
Yeah.
And then Iceland Larson from Andover led the 10As with 6 goals. What happened in 10Bs?
10Bs, Edina Green takes down Tonka 4-1. Lucy Chapman, 6
Edina,
points
6
from
point-
Edina, leading scorer. I was trying to think because I saw Brennan Chapman play last night. Do you think they're related?
I'd say that's a good bet. That's
Okay.
a good bet. There's a lot of Chapmans in Edina. Wally Chapman and all those guys.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Wally Chapman is?
No.
You should be embarrassed. He was a New Jersey
should-
Devils
you should
draft
be-
pick. He
you
was
should be
state
embarrassed.
champion 1982. Edina Hornet state
Well,
champion.
back on Earth-
Played for the Gophers.
Back on Earth,
blah, blah,
Osseo
blah.
Maple Grove won
Okay.
the 12A title
my job.
at the Edina Cake
It's my
Eater
job. You're
Classic.
taking my job. I do the A's, you do the B's. Oh, my God. Okay. And they beat Andover in a shootout. I believe Harper Winicky had the game-winning goal in the shootout. And Madeline Hansen from Edina had 10 points to lead the tournament.
Yes,
Good hockey
she
player.
did.
She played 12Bs last year. So you let us know who played,
12Bs.
who won the 12Bs this year.
Woodbury Black over Edina Green
Yep.
and Amelia Witherspoon,
Yes.
the leading scorer with 7
points.
points.
And then at the 15A level, Edina Green, no shock, beats Tonka
Yeah.
Black, no shock. 2 leading scorers, Addison Moose from West Fargo
Yep.
and Hope Haydek. I think there's twins, Haydek twins. I met the head coach, their dad, last week at the Eastview Rosemont game.
Name dropper.
10 points each those two had, leading the 15As.
Nice. 15Bs, Edina Green takes down Rosemount Gold. And what does that even say? Emmy
Kruzmark.
Emmy Kruzmark, 10 points to lead the division in scoring. So it looks like the Hornets cleaned up pretty well in their own tournament.
They did really well. They had 3 out of 6 titles went the way of Eichel away.
Yeah.
What do you think, coming out of that tournament, what do you think the biggest surprises were when you were looking at it, either on paper or players you've seen, or what jumped out at you?
Well, when I was first looking at the 10A score, I saw Woodbury beat Buffalo in the champ game, and I thought, wait, that can't be right. What happened? Where's Edina?
Right.
Buffalo tops Edina 3-2 in a shootout. So maybe the fortunes of the Buffalo Youth Hockey Association are swinging over towards the female side.
And I checked the now rankings. They're 7-1-1, which is they're on a really fast pace to making our first staff rankings. I think staff rankings 10As and squared A's will come out next week. So
okay.
I'm pretty sure Buffalo is going to make it if you finish second in the Cake Eater.
You're second in the Cake Eater, and you beat the hometown team, which was a perennial favorite.
It's impressive.
Everything's coming up Bison.
My surprise was at the 12B level. Not that Woodbury Black won it, but they beat Edina 7-1 in the championship game. Brianna was there, and she called me after that game or after the tournament. She said that was a really good team. So hats off to Woodbury's 12B team for winning their Cake Eater title as well. Where are we going now? We have a tournament coming up this weekend. There's one in Super Rink called the Super Chill. And there's one here in nearby Bloomington. What's that one called again? It's the
Winter Warm-Up.
Winter Warm-Up.
Which is second. Up. So it goes on the Baja website. It goes Winter Classic, Winter Warm-Up, Pee Wee Showdown, Squirt Shootout. But right now we're at the
Cupid
Warm-Up.
Classic.
Cupid Classic.
Yes.
That was the other one.
Yes, they have 2 girls tournaments. Hats off to Bloomington for making such a push on girls hockey there.
And hats off to Bloomington for having more than 4 teams in each division.
That's part of the reason we're going to do picks on this one. There's just it's a bigger event. It's a three levels, 8 teams at each level. 15A. I'm going to go with Roseville. And you notice I said Roseville and not Roseville St. Paul. Got an email from one of the players from Roseville saying we are no longer co-opt. I'm not sure if it's at all levels. Yeah, they're just at the 15 level. They're just Roseville.
I think that's just at the 15.
Maybe. I got to look into that. Eventually you and I will find that out, but I got to look
Very
on the
interesting.
District 2 website.
All right, well,
speaking of District 2,
you snaked my first ever association.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to go with arch rival Stillwater.
Well, that'll probably be
Red.
that'll probably be the association you and Laura end up in is Stillwater. You kind of look like that Stillwater type.
She does like Stillwater. I don't think we'll ever leave St. Paul though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Homeboy, huh?
All my friends have come back and purchased houses, and now with 2 of my friends expecting children, feels like everybody's put down roots.
All right. Well, I like it.
Taxes be darned.
Yeah, really. 15B. I'm going to go with Edina Green. They won last weekend. Why won't they win this weekend?
Because Chaska Chan is going to stop them, and I'm going to go Chaska Chan.
All right. 12A.
Interesting field.
I like this one. Farmington is a team that I know really struggled last year at 12A, and they were real young. This year, I think they're going to be experienced. I think this is a team that will make a bid at the top 10, the staff top 10, eventually this year. So I'm going to go Farmington.
All right, I'm going to go North Wright County. You never quite know what you're going to get with North Wright County, but if they can pull it off, they can pull it off.
They're going to pull it off.
I like them to win 12As.
So this show, we both boys and girls 10 minutes now, we're not going to talk about high school hockey. We're going to save those for our podcasts. So we're going to move right on to game pucks.
Yeah.
What do you got for a game puck today?
I think we've all. Whoa,
that was a high one. That one was going over the crossbar.
Deep left field by Castellanos. My game puck, I think we've already given one to her, but Brianna Burnham holding down the fort over at Braemar. She made it to, almost every game over the weekend. We couldn't provide the coverage we do without her, so game puck to Brianna.
All right. And mine is going to go to the Edina Hockey Association for providing us stats, leading scorers, Winners doing a really nice job with their Cake Eater tournament this past weekend. We wouldn't be able to give you half the data we're giving you with such quick notice without them. And I know that my friend Judy Goodwin is behind that, helping run tournaments over there. So shout out to Judy and the whole staff over at Edina Hockey Association for putting on a great girls tournament, one that we try to emulate when we run our tournaments all over the state. So
hopefully
good luck
it's
to those guys.
Hopefully it's a new trend with tournaments tracking statistics for players. It just adds a level of intrigue and excitement. And
we do not complain about that. No. But I do complain about this. I have a boom roasted that's legendary. Okay. This happened at our event this past weekend, and it's happened in other places where, let's just say dad, it could be a mom too, slaps their hand on the glass
or punches it.
Or punches the glass or does something to the, 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch plexiglass, and boom, shattered and delayed the tournament. Almost put a one game into a shootout versus completing the game in its entirety. It really matters. The games matter. It's important, but it doesn't matter enough where you're going to endanger yourself and endanger others. So boom roasted to that specific parent, we'll call him.
Well, and I think that whoever the parent is, I'm assuming that he or she feels badly enough.
They got their roast right?
It's one thing to do something that you immediately regret and feel bad about. What I did not appreciate is hearing several sets of parents and grandparents afterwards saying, "Oh, why didn't they play the rest of that game?" Well, that's not fair that they went right to a shootout. Okay, congrats. You just proved to me that you've never scheduled anything. Ever. You know how many games were lined up behind us after that tournament? We can't take away ice time because some parent decided to act like a donkey.
Especially like within that game. I mean, it was direct result of one set of parents doing it.
Right.
It was insane.
I mean, we have teams backed up behind us waiting to get on the ice. What are you going to do? Tell them that they just can't play because you have to finish the third period of a consolation game?
There's only 2 minutes left, too. But the interesting part for me was it was the only decision we could make because it was going to take 25 minutes to actually clean up the glass.
Well,
you know what I mean?
And you can say there's
the
only
decision we could make.
You can say there's only 2 minutes left, but 2 minutes left. Both teams have a timeout. It's a close game. It's not in any danger of going to running time. So that 2.5 minutes can stretch into 10 minutes, 15. You throw in an injury in there, you're at 15 minutes.
But the reason I did it or made the final decision was we did it while they were playing on the ice, and it allowed us to begin the cleanup and installation process while the game was still being played and the shootout was going on. That was the only reason I did it, and it allowed us to get back on schedule. We still ended up about 25 minutes behind schedule, but I think we did the best. We made the best decision. Both sides were totally agreeable to it, but there are a few parents that weren't happy, and boom roasted to them. Huge shout out to you and Todd for helping us put on a great show. Shout out to our sponsor, Snipers Edge Hockey.
Snipers
You're looking for temporary or fake ice for your basement, looking for liner for your outdoor rink, you're looking for shooting targets, shooting tools, training. These are great products for all seasons in the hockey world. For Peter Odney, I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in.
Call like Minnesota. Call like Minnesota. Call like Minnesota. Call like Minnesota. Need to stay up out in the streets if